Who will the Phoenix Suns face in the NBA Finals? Will it be the Milwaukee Bucks or the Atlanta Hawks? Well, we know that we're not going to find out tonight because this series is tied up. We need to see what happens in Game 5. One thing we do know is that the Milwaukee Bucks have said Giannis Antetokounmpo will not be playing the hyperextended left knee. Too big of an issue, so he is out. Malika Andrews is always in here with us with the latest. Take us through how the Bucks determined this, that he's not going to go tonight, Malika, and then how do they adjust without him?
Well, Sage, what I have been hearing is that there was just too much swelling and discomfort in that hyperextended left knee. That was certainly the case last night, and this is one of those injuries that it's just going to take a little bit of time. So again, as Adrian Wojnarowski and Zach Lowe reported, we don't have a firm timetable on when Giannis could potentially return, but he has been ruled out tonight. And without him, expect the Bucks to lean more on Pat Connaughton and Bobby Portis. They really like the offensive energy that both of those players have given them in these playoffs and specifically against the Hawks. And as Pat Connaughton said this morning, look, we have been in a situation before this season where we have had injuries and we have had to play through them. And so we have some experience here. And you remember, Sage, Giannis Antetokounmpo wasn't able to go in all of the games in the playoffs last season either. So they have experience without him in the playoffs as well. And as Chris Middleton said, regardless of who is able to go, we still need to find a way, he said, to be able to pull out this win.
Absolutely. There's no excuses. Next man up. And the other team is certainly not going to feel sorry for you. More on that other team in just a second. Malika Andrews, thank you. But again, Chris Middleton, there's even more pressure on Chris now. He's played in 8 games this season without Giannis. And his points, when you take a look at the difference, about a 2.5-point difference there from Middleton. The shot attempts, they go way up, 15 to nearly 19 a game. And he also shoots it better from deep. The record overall for Milwaukee, 6-2 with Giannis out and Middleton in. Jay?
As for the Hawks' injury concerns, Atlanta's Trae Young sat out Game 4 with a bone bruise. He injured his right ankle in that freak accident when he stepped on an official's foot along the sideline in Game 3. So let's check on Trae now. Tim Bontemps is covering the Hawks, joining us now from Milwaukee. Tim, what are the Hawks saying about Trae Young's status for tonight?
Well, Jay, the Hawks are practicing right now inside Fiserv Forum ahead of tonight's Game 5, but the status of guard Trae Young is likely not to be determined until right before the game, just as the same situation the Hawks were in Game 4. Young was questionable for that game, went up to about 45 minutes before the game, tried to test out that ankle, and Hawks coach Nate McMillan said he didn't feel comfortable enough to push off on it, put enough pressure on it to play, so the Hawks sat him. And obviously they came out and got a huge win in that Game 4. They might have to try to do the same thing here in Game 5, as Young's going to, again, go through treatment all day, go try to test it out before the game, and then we'll see what happens leading into this Game 5. In positive injury news for the Hawks, though, center Clint Capella, who caught an elbow from Sam Merrill, the Bucks guard, late in the fourth quarter of Game 4. He is questionable, but the Hawks are optimistic he'll be ready to go and in the starting lineup tonight for this pivotal Game 5.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.